is Luke Matheson. I'm going to be giving my persuasive speech today on drinking and driving and the effects of it. First off, this is my friend Connie and Timpson. Thank you, Timpson, for doing the videotaping today. Alright, thousands of people die every year in the U.S. alone from drinking and driving. In 07 to 09, there were 36,540 deaths. I had two friends who were actually affected by this, and one of them was Matt and Mark, and they actually both ended up dying because of drinking and driving. Now, drinking can be fun and all, but once you get behind a motor vehicle and operate it, you're taking people's lives at risk. Okay, I'm going to be talking about three things specifically today that are affected by drinking and driving. And the first one I'll be talking about are the statistics. Second thing I'll be talking about are the dangers of drinking and driving. And then thirdly, I'll be talking about a couple stories that I have of friends who were affected by it. In 2007, there were 12,998 deaths related to alcohol. In 08, it was 11,773. And in 2009, there were 11,796. So as you can see, it hasn't changed much, and people are still out there driving drunk. Now, it only takes one glass of beer or one shot to be impaired. And in one glass of beer, it's 0.04. Your blood alcohol content go to 0.04%, which will impair you when you're behind the wheel. And in 2007 alone, there were 600,000 accidents, and 10% of them were alcohol related. And of that 10%, it was 748,000 injuries, and 40,000 of them were serious. And it cost the U.S. $73 billion. So as you can see, it's costing the U.S. a lot of money. Even though they're making a lot of money with the alcohol sales, it's also costing them a lot. Now I'm going to talk about the dangers of driving drunk. One is you can obviously injure yourself, and two, you can obviously injure the people around you. And as you can already see, there's a lot of injuries every year from driving drunk. And not only that, but you can go to jail for a long time for getting a DUI. Alright, now, I had two friends who were actually affected by driving drunk. The first one, Matt, was driving down I-95 in Florida, and he was alcohol impaired, and he ended up dying because of it. And secondly, Mark, my other friend, was driving down the Sawgrass Expressway in Florida, and he spun out of control because he was driving drunk, and he actually ended up in a ditch and drowned because of it. Now, as you can see, it's a very scary thing to drive drunk, and things like that might not happen to you, but you know, there's a chance out there that you could mess up because your brain is moving slower than it normally would. Alright, so from this speech, learned three things today, hopefully. That driving drunk is a very dangerous thing, and it could cost you your life, or your friends' lives, or even family members. So, thank you for listening, and that's my speech.